want to start off by thanking.
At a press conference Wednesday, the announcement of the takedown of two violent groups who allegedly left more than 100 victims in their wake throughout Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Howard County.
In total, these 11 individuals are charged with their involvement in over 80 crimes, including 1 rape, 1 home invasion, 16 armed carjackings, 59 robberies, including 22 commercial armed robberies, 21 kidnappings, and the stealing of 8 additional motor vehicles.
Of the 11 defendants, they say 7 are juveniles.
And when there are individuals like those who we are talking about indicting today in today's announcement who have inflicted harm on our communities and jeopardized the safety of our residents, then we need to ensure that they are held accountable.
Mayor Brandon Scott and others are promising accountability, but will justice be served? At least in Baltimore City, we've found that's not always the case. Take, for example, Jason Billingsley, the man accused of murdering Baltimore Tech CEO Pavel Lepere. He had a long criminal history, including sexual assault and attempted murder. Billingsley should have still been behind bars at the time of the murder last year, but was ultimately set free. There was also the case of convicted arsonist Luther Trent. A plea deal ultimately released Trent, who served less than 6 months in jail after he admitted to trying to burn down his ex-girlfriend's house with her and her roommates inside. Only later was that plea overturned. Then there was the case of Austin Davidson, the man police say killed a Wicomico County Sheriff's deputy. In 2019, he faced 20 years for armed robbery, but was sentenced to probation before judgment, setting him free. Defense attorney Jeremy Eldridge, who has no affiliation with the 11 indicted, says when there are young people involved like this, it's a balancing act.
And the Maryland sentencing guidelines or the federal sentencing guidelines, they take into play someone's age. But the more serious the offense, the more traumatized the victim, the more injured the victim, it often cuts against the benefit of the doubt that's given to someone's youth when analyzing what an appropriate sentence may be.
But Eldridge says with so many agencies involved and the severity of these crimes, he would expect accountability here.
Whenever you have cases like this that are investigated thoroughly, you have individuals that are detained either at a juvenile facility or an adult facility, first of all, it stops the carjackings from occurring. So even if there's not a penalty given later that the public wants to see, a 20-year sentence or 15-year sentence, we've stopped the carjackings from this group of individuals, number one.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.